So in Matthew chapter 28, verse 18, it says, "Then Jesus came to them and said, 'All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you, and surely I am with you always to the very end of age.'" The Great Commission is the mission of taking the gospel to the ends of the earth and making disciples of all nations. Capitalize, underline, all. So it's not just here in America. We want to see revival in America, but we don't stop there. We want it to go to all nations. 3.28 billion people are considered unreached. In most instances, it means there's no access to it. There's not Bibles, there's not churches, there's not people in the streets, there's not ministries. These are unreached people groups. This statement of, we don't need to send people to other countries because we've got so much going on here in America. We've got so much that needs to be done in our own country. Why are we sending people halfway around the world? Well, it makes it very clear right here. He said, all nations. To be a church on mission, for us to be a church that is following Jesus' words, we need both. Both domestic and foreign mission efforts are equally necessary. If people are willing to go halfway across the world, leaving family, friends, and all familiarity for the sake of the gospel, then shouldn't that encourage the local church and spur on the local church to missional efforts in our own backyard? And through more people coming to know Christ back home, that means more opportunity for missional support elsewhere. The two aren't at odds. They're not in competition, and if they're done through the power of the Holy Spirit, they're complementary in serving the purpose of fulfilling the Great Commission. It's not one or the other. It's both. He's going to make a way to bless the efforts of the church that is bought in and following his lead. Remember that he promised to be with us. If you go back to Matthew 28, the very end of it, he says he's going to be with us. So we're not having to figure it out on our own. He says he's going to be with us. His Spirit is going to be with us, showing us and guiding us and leading us as the church on how to do all these things.